Well, hello everybody, and welcome to your very last week here in SNHU 107. Thank you so much for joining me as I talk about the SNHU 107 takeaways to go. All the things that you can take with you on the rest of your journey, all the way to earning your degree and getting that diploma in your hands. As always, your experience here at Southern New Hampshire University is important to us. It's our policy and practice to create an inclusive and accessible learning environment. If there are aspects of instruction or course design that present barriers to accessibility, please notify the Online Accessibility Center, the OAC, as soon as possible at 866-305-9430. You can also email them at oac@snhu.edu or visit the Online Accessibility Center website. Couple of reminders. The SNHU 107 Learning Community and SNHU Connect are always an academic space, so please be mindful of your conduct. And as always, these webinars are not mandatory. They're not graded. There's no extra credit points awarded, but I sure hope that you have enjoyed them this term. You've learned a little bit and you've had some fun along the way. So, folks, I am so proud of you. Your faculty are so proud of you. Your advisors are proud of you. And we're just really incredibly grateful that you chose SNHU for your academic journey. So what I'm going to do is just kind of cover some of the best takeaways or tips for your success, reminders that maybe you've learned this term or need to hear again for you to take with you as you go into your next set of courses to set up those consistent and successful habits for your success in earning your degree. First and foremost, never miss a Monday. I absolutely love this comic because it's true. Most often we don't look forward to Mondays, right? For most of us, if we work a Monday through Friday schedule, Mondays are kind of the start of back to like all the things in the schedules, right? But I want you to think about Mondays on your academic journey a little bit differently. Mondays are a great way to set a new tone, especially if your week maybe fell apart the week before or you had a tough week. It's a great day to get in a new routine, set some new habits, or put some things back in place. And just remember that you are so lucky to be here and getting your degree, right? For many of you, you've waited for so long. You've maybe put others through school and now it's your turn. So take advantage of resetting yourself on those Mondays. This tip is probably one of my favorites. Make your SNHU study time. Did anybody learn this the hard way? I know that most people think like, okay, I'm going to do online classes. It's easier than being on campus. But you know what? It's hard, y'all. It's hard because you physically are the one that has to make yourself log in, check your classes, do your work, set aside the time. So if you didn't do that this term, I encourage you to take a moment, sit down, look at what's on your schedule, and really prioritize your SNHU study time for your success. I've given this tip a few times through the term that if you're able to work earlier in the week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, versus later in the week, that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it really can give you that flexibility in case your week gets off track or something comes up. Just remember whether it's, a block of 15, 20 minutes a few times a day, maybe you're somebody that can block an hour or two through the week or, through every couple of days, whatever works best for your schedule. Put something in place, put it on your calendar, put it on your to-do list, whatever, organizational thing you're using to keep track of your success is just really going to pay off when you have that consistent study time so you can get things done and turned in on time and you don't feel overwhelmed. Having a backup plan. This is another really important factor in your success in achieving your degree. Life happens. We have things like our internet goes out, phones break, laptops or computers break, kids get sick, we get sick, we might lose loved ones, work schedules can change, there's so many things that can happen through your term. And it's just really important that no matter what term you're in, have the phone number for your faculty and teachers and their email address, have the phone number and email address for your advisors. Sit down and talk to the people that are in your life or in your household kind of about the responsibilities and who should be doing what. Think about like, oh my gosh, if our internet went out, Like, what is my backup option? Do I have a hotspot on my phone? Can I go to a friend or family member's house? Is there a local library or like a coffee shop or a breakfast place? Most businesses have free Wi-Fi. Make sure you're thinking about those kinds of things because stuff happens, right? Just make sure that you keep those lines of communication open for your success and think about those backup plans because it can really help you stay on track when life happens, right? And I'm going to promise you that when something comes up, it's not the first time that it's happened to a student. There's all kinds of things that happen every day, even to your faculty and advising staff included. So just know that when we're aware of things, we can help support your success. This kind of goes a little bit along with planning your SNHU time, but it's making sure that you know what is on your to-do list, both inside and outside of the classroom. That way you can prioritize things for your success. Here in SNHU 107, we talked a lot about time management, right? We talked a lot about things that can interrupt our schedule. We talked about what we have control of, what we don't. We learned a little bit more about prioritizing things for our success. What does that mean? And so now is the time to put those things into action for your success. Make sure you know what and who is a priority, both inside and outside the classroom, and it just helps you manage your time even more efficiently. This week in the week 8 discussion assignment, you're going to be taking a look back at the term and kind of what you've learned and things that are helpful for your time management, and if there was anything you would do differently or what is that worked for you. This is a great time to share those thoughts and feelings in your SNHU 107 discussion, because the more you guys can learn and guys and girls can learn from each other, the better it is just going to be, right? So just remember to share anything that really worked for you because it might resonate and a light bulb might go on for somebody else. My next tip, this is one of my favorites. Communication is key. You guys have heard me say, if you've tuned into the webinars through the term over and over, like, let us know if something is going on. Connect for your success, whether that's utilizing SNHU resources, like your faculty, your advisors, the learning communities, the help desk, the academic support team, no matter what it is. If you need help on something, if you're stuck, if you have questions, or maybe you just need like somebody to help keep you accountable or check in with you. Communication is key. The more you get comfortable with communication, the easier it's going to be for you to reach out and advocate for your success, because no one else is going to do it except for you. This is up to you. It's your journey. Go after every little piece of encouragement and support and answers that you can get along the way, which leads me right into knowing your success team. I want you to think for a minute and think of who comes to mind when you think of somebody that really genuinely supported you this term. This could be a loved one, like a friend or family member. It could be a coworker. It could be even an SNHU resource like your faculty member or an advisor or maybe a tutor. You want to know who supports you genuinely, the ones that are going to cheer you up when you need it, the ones that are going to cheer you on, and also the ones that are going to take a moment and tell you some of those hard truths that we don't really like to hear, just so it helps us be stronger and be better. Surround yourself with those that are going to lift you up and encourage you and push you for your success. They want you to get this degree as much as you want to get it, so keep them close. As always, you guys know that there are so many resources, both inside and outside the classroom for your success. And I love this quote by Mr. Covey. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. We all come with baggage. We all come from lessons learned in our life. We all come with different things that has happened on our way to finding us here at SNHU. But the one thing we have in common is that we are all working on getting our degree, right? So you get to make the decision on who you connect with, who is able to support you, who you reach out to, who you lean into, right? So remember what we learned this term about the university resources, both inside and outside the classroom. So get to know those advisors, get to know the academic support team, work with your instructors, explore some of those student organizations through SNHU Connect, really dive in. The more you invest in yourself, the more you're going to get out of your education. Plus, everybody outside the classroom that supports you in your success. Just remember who those people are and lean into them when you need them. And most of all, y'all, I am so proud of you, and SNHU is so proud of you. You have put in the work, you're putting in the energy, you're putting in the time, and it just matters so much that you consistently believe in yourself. Remember to think you can, you will, and that you got this. Y'all, thank you for a wonderful term. Enjoy week 8. Pay attention to the deadlines and due dates. Remember, you got this, and have a wonderful last week of SNHU 107.